Hi everyone, Claudia Brown here. I want you to stick with me to the end of this video. It's pretty long, but I want you to hear about the good and ugly before stepping up your coffee consumption. So Isagenix has brought out two new products. They've brought out premium coffee and organic coffee. They blended these with green tea, trace minerals, and with MCT oil, which is an extract of coconut oil. Isagenix recommends drinking up to 5 cups per day. But is drinking all this coffee or even any coffee good for you? Now I want you to bear in mind that the original creator and mastermind of Isagenix Cleanse, John Anderson, has always in the past recommended no coffee. Now he's since these new products have come out, changed his stance. So I want you just to hear about both the pros and cons of drinking coffee. Let's start with the good. Some studies show coffee can deliver certain antioxidant polyphenols, and these fight free radicals in your body and are good for your cellular health. As well, coffee is a great drink to displace other sugary drinks in your diet, like pop or juice. Coffee is useful for boosting energy, increasing memory, and concentration, and is shown to enhance short-term athletic performance, so things like sprinting or weightlifting. If you're like me, you've read seemingly hundreds of studies that are either celebrating coffee as a prevention for cancer or about how it can destroy your life. So each one of us always has a different reaction to coffee. Some people get jittery while others feel uplifted. Many people report they feel great for the first 2 hours, mainly due to a dopamine hit, but then their energy and mental alertness drop off. So, what is the problem with coffee then? If you're suffering from thyroid issues, Hashimoto's, adrenal fatigue, insomnia, anxiety, hot flashes, or hormone-related issues, then it's really important to be fully aware of the other side of coffee and then make an educated decision for yourself. Here are some of the less known facts about coffee that could be affecting you. And you can email me or send a message here on YouTube for links to any of these studies if you'd like to read up on them further. First of all, coffee increases blood sugar levels. And this is especially dangerous for those of you with hypoglycemia or low blood sugar levels. So blood sugar fluctuations can also cause cortisol spikes, which not only exhaust the adrenals, but can affect your immune system. Number 2, and this is a result as well of the blood sugar fluctuations, is that when our blood sugar levels come down afterwards, we crave an emergency fix to bring them back up. So this is how people who drink coffee earlier in the day or a highly processed carbohydrate breakfast will often crave carbs and sugar or more coffee later on in the day. Number 3, coffee contributes to acid reflux and damages the gut lining. So coffee stimulates the release of gastrin. That's a main gastric hormone which speeds up the intestinal transit time. Coffee can also stimulate the release of bile, which is why some people run to the bathroom right after having a cup of coffee, and digestive enzymes too. So for people with IBS or leaky gut syndrome, this can cause further damage. Number 4, coffee can exhaust the adrenals. Now, we got into this a little bit before, but coffee stimulates the adrenals to release more cortisol, our stress hormone. And this is partly why we experience that wonderful but temporary surge and burst of energy. So what many of us don't realize is that our tired adrenals are often the cause of unexplained weight gain. And sleeping problems, also feeling emotionally fragile, depressed, and fatigued. Drinking coffee when experiencing adrenal fatigue is like adding fuel to the fire. Number 5, coffee can worsen PMS and lumpy breasts. It's well established that coffee contributes to estrogen dominance. And when we upset the balance between estrogen and progesterone, things like PMS, lumpy breasts, heavy periods, cellulite, Even breast cancer, which is an estrogenic cancer, can be symptoms of estrogen dominance. Now, estrogen dominance can also affect the conversion of thyroid hormone. 6, coffee consumption can cause miscarriages and affect the development of the fetus. Number 7, coffee is highly inflammatory. Now, any functional medical doctor would be able to tell you that the majority of modern diseases are caused by inflammation, a smoldering and invisible fire at the cellular level. Caffeine is a significant contributor to oxidative stress and inflammation to the body. And chronic body pains, aches, fatigues, skin problems, diabetes, and even autoimmune conditions are just some of the conditions related to inflammation. Number 8, coffee can contribute and even cause osteoporosis. And number 9, coffee can cause sleep disturbances and insomnia. Now, this one definitely is up to the individual and their ability to metabolize caffeine. So some people experience a deep and restful sleep right after drinking a cup of coffee, and others do not. But even coffee supporters recommend avoiding coffee late in the afternoon and the evening. Bottom line, approach coffee with caution. If you have health issues, coffee may not be a great weight solution for you. If you're planning to use it, stick with good coffee, like the Isagenix Organic, and also Bulletproof by Dave Asprey. Now, they're low in moles which are called mycotoxins, which are bad for you. And I just wanted a special note about decaf beans. Usually the most inferior of all beans are used for decaf production. So Bulletproof does have a decaf, so with high quality beans. So that's another option if you're trying to stay away from caffeine. Now, another thing to remember is Isagenix has some great adaptogens like Ionic Supreme and chai tea, which are great for calming. If you're going to step up your caffeine consumption, you're going to kind of work against those products. Now, good luck with your black elixir, Morning Joe, or whatever you call the most popular drink on the planet. I still do have 1 or 2 cups, that is per week. But I did have to go several months without coffee just in order to heal. So green tea is still an amazing option for those of you who would like a bit of a boost but don't want to take in all that caffeine. Now, just watch out for high levels of lead, particularly in brands that come from China. All the best to you and your healthy weight loss journey. Thanks, everyone.